All right, guys. I'm busy today, and I don't know why I'm doing this, but I was just totally fucking inspired. I was at the bank just now getting my money, my fiat, and I was talking to the teller. And usually when I talk to the teller, I give them a hard fucking time, particularly my bank, because a couple months ago, they had a fucking CD, a certificate of deposit, but they were paying 9% on it with a maximum deposit of $3,000, and it only paid out for 6 months, so it wasn't even really 9%, it was like 4.5%. Nevertheless, it was an insane rate of return for the likes of you and me and the 99% of us to get butt reamed by fucking banks, right? So I'm talking to her, and I fucking asked her jokingly as I'm withdrawing my money, whether or not she knows Bitcoin, and she kind of lights up, and she's super cute, right? So I'm inspired to like go further, and she's like talking about Bitcoin, and she's briefly spoke to the aspects of how it's nefarious, and I made it clear to her that through MIT, those of us that are criminals that are doing drug dealing and human trafficking and terrorism, if they're dealing in Bitcoin, they're the fucking biggest shithead in the world, because what she's given me, my money, my fucking 60, 80, 100 bucks she was giving me, was exactly, those dollar bills were exactly how those fucking entities get away with shit in a fucking totally opaque manner without any transparency whatsoever. And if they use Bitcoin, they're fucking themselves because of the immutable transparency that the blockchain offers, right? She understood that. That was fucking amazing. A bank teller who understood that and like was inspired. And she couldn't find, but she was confused by the idea of how she could get into Bitcoin. And she was under the impression it was fucking, you had to do something crazy with some sort of exchange and fucking convert your money. I said Coinbase. Coinbase is run by the fucking cocksuckers that we hate the most, but it's an easy entry point for the likes of her to participate in it. She wrote down Coinbase. I couldn't fucking believe it. She wrote it down, dude. Oh, I almost felt like she was flirting with me, but they're far from, because I'm such an old fuck and she was such a young little one. But boy, I was inspired, and then I went on to talk to her about decentralized finance, and I brought up about how her bank was offering 9% on a certificate deposit, yet every time I went into the fucking bank, nobody could fucking tell me where that money was coming from. How my bank was able to deliver 9.5% interest on a certificate of deposit. They just never ever fucking answered my question, the institution she works for. I didn't say it like that, but I said to her, your bank is kind of opaque, and she laughed, and she looked at me like she totally fucking dug into what I was saying and agreed. And so I spoke to her about decentralized finance, and she said, "What is that?" I said, DeFi, capital D-E, capital F-I, decentralized finance, and she was intrigued. Dude, spread the fucking word. Your affiliate links suck. Fuck you cocksuckers who want to fucking make money off of others. Let's get this fucking ball rolling. It's about participation and immutable transparency. You hear me, motherfuckers? Open your fucking mouth and not your fucking wallet to free shit. God damn, I love this life. Thank you for listening to my garbage, gentlemen, and I hope your week is wonderful.